Now, you're a big football fan, and I know you're also a Kurt Warner fan, and so am I. So we're going to get down to business here. Kurt Warner is going to go down in history as one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. That famous number 13 jersey is still etched in the minds of a lot of fans out there. He played for the Cardinals, the Giants, and the Rams, but his story has been called a rags to riches script. But he'll tell you that his most memorable moments might be what he's doing today off the field. I caught up with him in New York City recently to find out why he's so big on firefighters. Also talked about a few things you wouldn't know about him, and he even helped me check a big item off my bucket list.
It was a gloomy day in New York City until this man hit the Big Apple. Passerbys were catching a glimpse and they realized that yes, that is two-time NFL MVP, Super Bowl champ, and Dancing with the Stars contestant Kurt Warner.
How you doing, guys?
And in true Kurt fashion, the quarterback diverted attention away from himself to talk about his work with Duracell, raising awareness and money for volunteer firefighters who donate their personal time and money to keep us safe.
I played football and it was great, but I always looked at it as a way to be able to, lend a hand to great causes. And, that's what this is all about, is that so many people look at us as athletes, as heroes. So you're my hero for this and that, and all we do is play a game. And so I love being able to get involved with programs like this, where we're talking about firefighters, volunteer firefighters, people that give their time and energy to save lives on a daily basis.
Years ago, when no teams were calling, Kurt worked at a grocery store, bagging groceries, and instead of giving up, he threw toilet paper rolls down the aisles. Well, fast forward several years and the NFL doors literally opened. Kurt had an enormous career, going to the Super Bowl and becoming one of the most famous players of all time.
What is it about football that attracted you to that particular sport? Made you want to go out there and keep trying over and over and over again?
I think the one thing about football is the ultimate team game. That's the thing when you look at all the sports, when you have to get 11 guys or 22 guys working together at any point in time, so much of life is reflected in that. That life isn't just about a solo act. It's about people working together.
And speaking of teamwork, Kurt and his wife Brenda have been married for 13 years, and they have 7 kids between them.
You've been married to your wife, obviously, for a number of years. You've got the 7 kids in the house, lots going on.
Yeah.
What do you do to keep the spark alive in your relationship? How do you keep things going? She's always got a smile on her face.
Oh, well, I don't know about always, just when you see her. But, make time for her. I think that's the thing. It's so easy to get caught up with whether I was playing football or all these other endeavors that I have, or chasing after 7 kids. It's so easy to kind of put your wife or your husband on the back burner and say, okay, I'll get to you, you're just last on the list. One thing that we always do is we always make time for ourselves.
And now it's time for 3 things you may not have known about Kurt Warner.
I have a fear of heights.
You do?
Yes, I'm not real keen of really high places.
Okay.
My favorite sport is basketball, not football.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't sleep very well. How about that?
You don't?
No, I'm a terrible sleeper.
Really?
Yes.
Well, with 7 kids?
But, but it's not even because of the kids. I wish I could blame it on them.
Well, all joking aside, Kurt shared with me a humble yet poignant perspective on helping others.
For me to get to where I'm at, numerous people had to take chances on me. Numerous people had to, grab me and help me and give me a little bit of a lift. And so that to me is what life's all about, is where can I do that? Can I do it with my kids? Can I do it with my teammates? Can I do it with firefighters? Where can I help and lend a hand? And so, to me, life is about being who you are, being who God created you to be, and along the way trying to help and build relationships.
See, this is a man that has 7 kids and he's still trying to figure out how he can help someone else out.
All right, so since he wants to help, I asked Kurt if he would help me. I'm a tomboy in a stiletto. So you ready? Check one item off my bucket list, and that was specifically to throw a good pass, not just any old pass, but a good pass to Kurt.
It's a good throw, though.
And catch one of his.
One more. Okay, here we go. Ready? Second one was better, right?
I can't say not bad for a girl. My wife would get mad at me.
I saw that. Thank you very much. I love you. You gotta live once, right? I had a ball.
Nice throw,
Thank you very
Audra.
much.
I'm impressed.
Got a little arm in there. That's all I can do, though. That's about it, though. I almost knocked out a few windows in the city, but he's a wonderful guy, and I asked him about he and his wife, and we talked about them keeping the spark alive. He says, I take her everywhere with me. I went to the Super Bowl this year, took her with me. We went to dates, we go to dinners, they go to clubs. they still hang out and have a really good time. So obviously he works hard at it, and he's a really, really nice guy. You can also find out more information about their foundation. It's all about helping people in need, kurtwarner.org, and they also have a book out. If you're sitting on the couch doing nothing, just look at their website and you'll feel motivated to do something.
He seems like such a nice guy.
He is, very
I hope
nice.
a lot of guys are watching right now.